Ever wonder what it would feel like to stand on another world? Our solar system is stranger and far more violent than the calm diagram you saw in school. So let's take the trip from the fire at the center all the way out to the frozen dark at the edge. It starts with the sun. It isn't just a star in our sky. It's basically the entire solar system. The sun holds 99.8% of all the mass here. Every planet, moon, asteroid, and comet combined is a rounding error next to it. It's so large that around 1.3 million Earths could fit inside. And every single second, it converts 4 million tons of itself into pure energy. The light warming your face right now left its surface 8 minutes ago, and sometimes it hurls out storms of particles powerful enough to knock out satellites and light up our skies. Closest to that furnace is Mercury, a scarred little world with a problem: almost no atmosphere to hold heat. So by day it bakes above 400 degrees, and by night it plunges to minus 180. A single day on Mercury, one full spin, lasts longer than its entire year. You could watch 2 sunrises before your next birthday. Then comes Venus, Earth's so-called twin, and a warning written in the sky. Venus is almost exactly our size, but a runaway greenhouse effect turned it into the hottest planet in the whole system, hotter than Mercury, even though it sits farther from the sun. Its surface hits 465 degrees. Its air is thick enough to crush a submarine, and it rains sulfuric acid. Venus shows us just how fragile a habitable world really is. And that brings us home, the pale blue dot. As far as we have ever looked, across thousands of other worlds, Earth is still the only place where the temperature, the water, and the air all line up just right for life. Every person who has ever lived did so on this one thin shell of rock and ocean. When astronauts look back at it, almost all of them say the same thing. It looks impossibly small and impossibly precious. Next out is Mars, the world that keeps pulling us back. It's cold and rusty now, half our size, with a volcano 3 times taller than Everest. But dried riverbeds and ancient lake floors are carved into its surface. Mars, it seems, was once warmer and wetter, a place that may have had everything life needs. The question that haunts every mission is simple: did something once live there, and did it just run out of time? Beyond Mars, the planets change completely. You cross a belt of asteroids and reach Jupiter, a giant so massive you could pour every other planet into it and still have room. Jupiter is a ball of storm with no solid ground to land on. And one storm, the Great Red Spot, is a hurricane wider than our entire planet that has raged for centuries. Its gravity even acts as a shield, catching comets that might otherwise have struck us. Then Saturn and those rings, may be the most beautiful thing in the sky. They stretch hundreds of thousands of kilometers wide, yet in most places they are only about 10 meters thick. They're made almost entirely of ice, from grains of dust to chunks the size of houses. And here's the humbling part: those rings are young and slowly fading. In cosmic terms, we showed up at exactly the right moment to see them. Farther still are the ice giants, Uranus and Neptune, so distant that the sunlight out there is faint and blue. Uranus is tipped completely onto its side, rolling around the sun like a ball. And Neptune has the fastest winds in the solar system, screaming past 2,000 kilometers an hour on a world where the sun is just another bright star. But here's what surprised scientists most. Some of the best places to search for life aren't planets at all, they're moons. Jupiter's moon Europa hides a saltwater ocean beneath its icy crust, possibly holding twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined. Saturn's moon Titan has rivers and seas, not of water, but of liquid methane, under a thick orange sky. And tiny Enceladus fires geysers of water into space from a hidden ocean. If we ever find life out here, it might not be on a planet at all. It might be something swimming in the dark, under the ice of a moon. Keep going, past Pluto and its frozen cousins, and eventually you reach the edge, where the sun's wind finally fades into the space between the stars. It took our fastest spacecraft more than 40 years just to cross that boundary. And even then, the solar system doesn't truly end. A vast cloud of icy comets may surround us, reaching halfway to the next star. So the next time you look up, remember what that quiet handful of lights really is: a place of unimaginable fire, crushing pressure, ancient storms, and frozen silence. And somehow, on one small blue world in the middle of it all, you get to sit and wonder about every bit of it. If we really are the only ones out here asking these questions, what does that make us?